after I took this trade, now let's go back to the DXY. So, price has seek this low. On Monday, I've taken profit. Then price now went back to this high. I said it's either price gets to this zone and sell, or it's take out the liquidity above this high. So on Tuesday, London session, price, seek the liquidity above, and I saw that price was also coming down on Tuesday. Then, same Tuesday, I took this trade around New York session. Same thing I did. Same thing I did. But it's this one now, for the sake of people that are trying to. Now, this is not clear on the 2 minutes. Let me go to the 1 minute. For the sake of those that are trying to effect your entry, the only difference here is I know some people chalk. I know some people are trading with for please kindly mute your sound. So for the sake of people that are trading with chalk or anything, the only, if you want to fine tune your entry, the only thing you need to add is you should never enter without price seeking the liquidity. For example, this is an entry pattern. If you are trading, you can regard this as an entry pattern. A demand zone, a mini, a minor break of structure. Once you know, okay, this is the zone you want to enter. So now everything here is liquidity. This is trendline liquidity around your entry zone. So you don't have to rush. There's no way you're running to. You have to wait. You actually might not wait for price to touch this zone, but at least wait for price to sweep this liquidity. Remember, extreme liquidity is the last high or low that is close to a demand or supply zone. So now, to now bust your bubbles, I entered this trade after this zone was swept. After confirming this bullish candle, that was when I entered this trade. I didn't even wait for price to tap the demand zone. All I did was I just make sure my stop loss was below this zone. So in case price comes back, was it 15 or 18 pips? I can't remember. Well, I know I sent everything on the go. So I'll just try to do better and send analysis prior to execution moving forward. This trade, I closed it the next day. I also went full margin on this trade. So I'm currently not trading any or managing any, so I just went full margin and closed this trade on, I think, the second day London session. This is the second trade on Tuesday. This was the first one on Monday. The DXY was confirming to me that it will go down, and the DXY and the GBP/USD are negatively correlated. So without going into too much this thing, I would have loved to go over the GBP/JPY I took as well. And I think I took an L here. On Wednesday, I tried to buy, but I lost here. Yeah, I remember on Wednesday I tried to buy, because my bias was so strong that I was not even looking to sell GBP/USD this week. So I lost the trade there. And on GBP/JPY. GBP/JPY. Let me just quickly Right? I, 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 I bought on GBPJPY on the 8th, and it was a beautiful trade. This one, this one, I sent it on a group. Eight trade, GBPJPY trade I took on the 8th.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Can hear you.
Hello.
Can hear you.
Yeah, my network is unstable. That's why I was asking if you can hear me.
Okay. I can hear you. I can hear you. You can just so this trade, this GBPJPY, simple as everything I was waiting for. This 1 hour now, on the 8th of August, which was Tuesday, I saw the price was, overall going bullish after we had, series of good socials. Sometimes I don't even spend 5 minutes to spot everything. So if I want to lose, I will know. If I want to win, I will know. Okay. So that very Tuesday morning, my belief was that price would seek this liquidity. It's an eye here for a very long time. And I saw that, it's been having week of socials, because after this selling momentum, then price failed to create a lower low. And you see, normally we're supposed to have something like this, then another break of structure. So price failed to break this low, then rather it broke to the upside, confirming a bullish move. So now if you check this place, if you study price enough, you know that it's either price comes down to take this low. Either price comes down to take this low or it doesn't come down at all, because if that price comes down to take this low, it doesn't come down at all because there is nothing here that price wants to come and do. There's nothing. You understand? So I regarded this as an Asian low. Remember, I said there's always a liquidity at the high or below an Asian range, Asian low or Asian high. There's also liquidity. There's always liquidity at price, and when price seeks the liquidity above, it will sell, provided that you are in a bearish order flow. So when price takes out the low of the Asian low, it takes out the liquidity at the Asian low, it will always buy, provided you are currently having a bullish order flow. I hope you understand. Let me take it again. Let's assume you're having a bullish order flow. There's a difference between bullish order flow and bullish trend. You can be in a bearish trend and have a bullish order flow. And you can also be in a bullish trend and have a bearish order flow. So now, for example, you go to the 1 hour now, but let me just say 4 hour. You go to the 4 hour now. Now, the 4 hour is a bullish trend, but everything happening here is a bearish order flow. So now, the 4 hour is a bullish trend and everything happening here is a bullish order flow. So order flow has nothing to do with bullish or bearish trend. market can be in a range and you'll be having a bearish or bullish order flow. So order flow is different from the main trend. You understand? Now, okay, hey, see this 4 hour. I don't want to put in time frames so you don't get confused. There was a loss that made me believe price will seek this liquidity above. This is of course when looking at this place, this chart, that price is trying to push up because all the bearish order flows here are weak, but the bullish moves as momentum. This candles has momentum. The bullish candle has momentum. The bullish can move here as momentum. In the 1 hour, same thing. This moves here doesn't have momentum. And the only bearish move here that has momentum, which is this. The only bearish move that has momentum here, which is this, didn't complete. Let's assume after this move, we go to the downside, then we would confirm that there is a possibility of price going back and continuing down. But after the move, price failed to break this low. You understand? And remember, I already believed that price will seek this buy side liquidity. Any liquidity above is buy side liquidity. So now we failed to break this low and we had a break of structure to the upside. So now we would see, I said, is either price comes down, there is an Asian low here. So I said, is either price comes down to sweep this first low, second low. So anything that makes price not to come down to that low, there is nothing price wants to come and do because all these places are balanced. This is balanced. The only zone here is this candle before the imbalance. Can you see? Remember, I'm trying to follow price because I believe it's trying to seek the buy side liquidity. So now, anything that makes price not to come down here, there's nothing I'm looking for at the downside. So when price tapped on this zone, I waited. Now, if I go to the 15 minutes now, I had added confluence because, like I said, Asian low has been swept, and we are number one, we are in a bullish trend, and number two, we are having a bullish order flow. So everything has give me a confidence that even if I lose, I'll know that it's not my fault. You understand? So I will be questioning that, am I doing the right thing? Because everything here, even after the this thing, you calm down and analyze well, you will see that we are likely going to be moving upward. So now, even the 15 minutes, before I zoom in, this is a double bottom. So if double bottom or double top appears at the point you're trying to buy, maybe at the key level, you don't even have to go to the smaller time frame. You can just buy. You understand? Or a chalk or a demand or a other block, anything. So now what I did was I went to the 3 minutes. The 3 minutes. And I also want to mention something. All these things we are doing, all this analysis. Okay, when you are back testing, doing this, doing that, you see that it works. But without a strong mind, you'll be asking yourself why after all the things you've learned, you're still not making money. That's to do with the mind. You have to be a little bit crazy. I want to say it in Indian language. Hey, my friend, you have to be a little bit crazy. If you are not crazy, even after learning ICT for 12 months, might not make money. Because trading is so now, like I said, this is also the point for some people that are trying to, this is a chalk, this is a demand zone, this is a double bottom, but just one thing, it has to have liquidity, and you have to wait for the liquidity to be swept. I think I also entered here. And since I've been using market execution, my win rate has gone up. But most times, my stop loss on GG is always high. See, I think we should take or we should fall. Throughout last week, I've been going through margin. So I think I lost two or three times. But because of the wins, I don't really feel it. So I hope you understand. This is a very straightforward trade. That's that for the GBP, JPY that I took. So let me just know if there's any question before you guys share your chat as well. You're only the one here currently. Is there any question? So you can also share in chat. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Umba soundi. Egole.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, clearly.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yes, I said I'm just looking at what the market is doing with the news. Yeah, I said I'm just looking at what the market is doing with the news.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
My network is quite bad. Well, anyways, I'm out of the market, so the market can do anyhow.
What is he doing? Is he no more buying?
But
You shouldn't close it though. Why did you close it? Why did you close it? You don't want to. Uh, to still buy you.
it's actually pushing down, but I was at break even already.
Okay. Yeah, you can close small.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but it's fluctuating. But it might actually take out that high, the liquidity above.
Hello?
Yeah. I'm here. The next one is fluctuating.
Are you hearing me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Mm. I said, I think this price is react 15 minutes. So price is reacting to that place.
Okay. There is a reason I don't like trading on Friday. Lots of reasons actually. Many red news happens on Friday. Many, the institutions are taking profits, blah. So that's stress. So is there anything you would like to share or teach us before the time runs out?
Not nothing actually.
But the video is being recorded, so
Wow.
I'll post it on
So,
YouTube.
but
The two, I think I recorded the video, so I'll post the two videos on YouTube, then I'll send the link.
you post what?
The two videos, the two sessions, I recorded it. So I'll post it on YouTube and send a link in case, for those that didn't,
Okay.
yeah. So for those that can just go back and watch it.
Okay.
I don't know if um, with the system, maybe you would like to share something.
If
Yeah, Ego. This is
you
Ego.
want, not, not,
You don't know. Even me, I don't know.
there's nothing for me to share actually. My network is very terrible.
I swear, I swear.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but it's
My
kind of.
network is really terrible. So at the moment, I can't share anything.
So two things
Yeah,
might
that's what I'm talking about. My
happen. It might
network is
actually
bad.
sweep that eye, or it will come and sweep the liquidity. Like there's a 10 line liquidities. I'll just accept that price don't want to come down again. Like I will accept price don't want to buy. So anything that happen, me, I'm not trading. Welcome aboard.
Yeah, for me, I'm even out of it.
But you made money now. Do giveaway.
Hmm?
You make money, do giveaway.
My network also.
Problem, I swear.
My network is so bad. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Huh?
Ego is also complaining about his network.
Yeah, I said my network is so bad though.
So I think
Already I marked my take profit to be there.
okay. So I think there's nothing really much to touch on. But I have a feeling it will still go up.
Yeah, this is figure. The fact that value that price is currently reacting to it down. The 15 minutes on I mark. Price is currently reacting to it. So we might see
Exactly. So
a massive push up from that place now.
and this selling momentum might just be a fake, move. So it will still buy.
That's what I feel. So let's
I don't have
look at
strength to
that
waste money, I beg.
and
I'll
see.
just wait till Monday.
I don't even say that because we look market. So what's up now? How about did you purchase a profit account?
Did I?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Did you buy a profit account?
Currently, I'm not trading a Puffem account.
So you passed it now.
What did you say?
But you once did.
Of
I said,
course.
but you once did though.
Yeah, like 2 times, sir.
So
So let's talk about
now
it.
you supposed
I'll be
to cash
posting
out.
on YouTube. Let's talk about it off the one.
Okay.
Let me just end it since there's nothing too much. So we'll just try and do another one next week.
So but we are free to discuss about our next session, right?
Yeah, next week.
Yeah, how about we do next week? How about we trade next week together? Um,
Like analysis of
Tuesday
it.
and trading days. Yeah, I just yes, that probably maybe take entries together, something like that.
Okay. No wahala, no wahala.
Huh?
No wahala now.
So from when do you trade on Monday?
On Monday.
You trade on Mondays?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Monday.
do you trade on Mondays?
Yes.
So we should be looking at Monday, right? From Monday. Or we talk about it on Sunday evening then.
Okay. All right now. Voila.
Yeah, so we'll talk about it on Sunday then. You know how to go about it. Hmm?
Yeah. So we'll just try and do something like this again, maybe next week, Friday.
Yes, every Friday we'll do a rundown. Everybody do a rundown of their trades they took in the week. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, so I said every Friday we'll do a rundown of the trades that was taken in the week. If there was a loss, a win,
Okay.
then just talk about it.
Yeah, no.
Hmm?